Welcome to your mathematics class. Today we are doing series 3, section B of the 2019 BECE examination question. If you have missed any of the series, just subscribe to our YouTube channel, My Simple Math. Press the notification button so that you can be aware of new updates. So we're going to continue from question 41. The figure below represents one of the following. You have to look at this number line and tell us what it represents. That this arrow is moving towards the left shows you that it's less than, and because this is painted, it's less than or equal to, and then this, your circle is in between 2 and 3, that is 2.5. So this figure represents x less than or equals to 2.5, x less than or equals 2.5. That is what this figure represents. Question 42. Factorize 8y minus 32y raised to power 3 completely. 8y minus 32y raised to power 3. So what is common to these two numbers? You have 8y. 8y divided by 8y is 1. 32y raised to power 3 divided by 8y is 4y squared. Okay, but if you look at 1 minus 4y squared, this can be factorized further, isn't it? Alright, this is the same thing as saying 1 squared, 4 is the same thing as saying 2 squared, and then you have y squared. So we can use our difference of 2 squared to solve this. That means we're going to have two factors. One is going to have a negative sign, one is going to have a positive sign. So 1, pick 1 out of this, 1, minus, pick one of these 2, 2, pick one of these y, y. Do the same for here. The other one, put it here. The other 2, put it here. The other y, put it here. But this time around, the signs will change. This will be minus, this will be plus. What this means is that if I expand this, I should get this number. Do you understand? If you expand this, you can try that. Try expanding this. You will see that you still get the same number that we have here. Alright, so with this, we factorize completely. You cannot go further. This is the final factorization. 8y into bracket 1 minus 2y, bracket close, 1 plus 2y, bracket close. And this is the answer. Is that taken? Very good. The next question. The difference between the largest and the smallest score in a given set of scores is called the range. The range is the difference between the largest score and the lowest score. Is that okay? Question 44. Find the mean of the following sets of numbers: 2, 6, 4, 8, 3, and 7. Mean is the same thing as the average. Like, I'm going to add all this number divided by the number I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So divided by 6. So let's do the addition. 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 plus 8 is 20. 20 plus 3, 23, 23 plus 7, 30 divided by 6. 30 divided by 6 is 5. So the mean of this set of number is 5. Is that taken? Very good. The next question, 45. Find the median of the following set of number. You have 3, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 2, 10, 11. Okay, for us to find the median, the first thing is to arrange your number in either ascending order, descending order, whichever way, but make sure you have arranged them accordingly. And then you look for the middle number. Okay, so how many numbers do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because we have even sets of number, we are going to have two middle numbers. That will be the 5th and the 6th number. So these are the middle number. So because we have two numbers, you have to add. Do you understand? Alright. Okay, so this is where I'm going to pick it from. I've arranged in ascending order. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. So these are the two middle number. Can you see? Okay, don't forget that you are going to pick your middle number from this number that has been arranged. We are not going to pick from here because it's not going to give us the correct answer. So I would have to arrange it first before picking my middle number. So these are my middle number, 5 and 6. They are the one in the middle. You have 4 to the left, 4 to the right, and are in the middle. So since the middle numbers are 5 and 6, I'm going to add them together and divide by 2. 5 plus 6 divided by 2. 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 divided by 2 is 5.5. So the median of this set of numbers is 5.5. But in a situation where your middle number is just 1, so that one number is going to be your median. We are adding these two because we have two middle numbers. If you have just one middle number, that will be the median. Is that taken? Good. Question 46. The scores of 9 students in an examination were recorded as follows: 9, 14, 15, 14, 9, 20, 16, 14, 18. What is the modal score? The modal score is talking about the score that appears the most. If you look at these numbers, 14 is appearing how many times? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. And that is the highest number. All other ones, none of them is appearing 3 times. So the modal score is 14 because it appears the most. Do we understand? Modal score is the score that appears the most, and that's 14. Question 47. If a coin is thrown twice, which of the following will not be an outcome? You know a coin. Some of you might not know a coin. A coin usually will have the head or the tail. Head or the tail. So if I throw them up, which of these will not be an outcome? Head and head is possible. I can have two head. Head, tail, and head. No, I can't have head, tail, and head. Tail and tail, yes, I can have this. Tail and head, yes. Head and tail, yes. This is the one that cannot be an outcome. As you can see, this is 3. And they're talking about a coin being thrown twice. A coin is thrown, so all your outcomes should be twice, not 3 times. So this is the one that is not an outcome. Is that taken? Good. Question 48. If the mean of 2, x, 5, 4, and 3 is 3, what is the value of x? We did a question on mean earlier, isn't it? Mean means adding all the numbers together, divide it by the number of values you have. But in this case, they've given us the value of the mean. We have to look for x. So I'll add everything. 2 plus x plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 divided by the number of outcome. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why we are dividing by 5. Will give us 3, which is the mean. Isn't it? So add all of this together. 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 plus 3, 14. 14 plus x divided by 5 is equals to 3. Then I'll cross multiply. 14 plus x is equals to 5 times 3, 15. Is that okay? I'll bring my 14 to this side. It becomes minus 14. X is 15 minus 14. So x is equals to 1. By the time you put your value of 1 here, you see that you still get 3. Let's check. 2 plus 1 is 3. Isn't it? 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 plus 3 is 15. 15 divided by 5 is 3. That tells us that the value of x is 1. Is that taken? Very good. Question 49. A woman bought 7 items from a supermarket with the following prices: 137.45 naira, 136.45 naira, sorry about that, 189.63 naira, 209.42 naira, 210.45 naira, 265.00 naira, 360.45 naira, 400.00 naira. Calculate the range. Okay, so range is the highest price minus the lowest price. Okay, let's look through our prices and see which is the highest and which is the lowest. Okay, already it has been arranged for us in ascending order. So this is the lowest, 136.45, and this is the highest, 400.00. So our range is just going to be 400.00 minus 136.45. So if you do your calculation correctly, this is going to be your answer, 263.55 naira, and this is the range. Is that okay? Very good. Question 50. Ego buys a dress each for his daughters at a total of 22,500 naira. If the average cost of the dress is 2,500, how many daughters does he have? Ordinarily, when you want to calculate average, you say your total cost divided by the number of whatever you have is equals to that, isn't it? But in this case, we know the average, we know the total. What we need to know is the number of daughters, isn't it? So to know the number of daughters, you just say the total cost divided by the average cost. So 22,500 divided by 2,500. So this 0, 0, you can see this 0, 0. These two zeros cancel out these two zeros. I'm left with 225 and 25. So 225 divided by 25 will give me 9. He has 9 daughters. Is that taken? Very good. Okay, consider the frequency table below. You have age 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and the number of candidates 15, 8, 10, 5, 7, 12, 20. Use the information to answer question 51 and 52. So let's look at the question and then we come back to look at the table. 51 says find the median age of the candidates. Find the median age of the candidates. Now, because this is a group data, one of the ways you would have done that is to start writing 20, 20, 20 in 15 places, 21 in 8, but that's a long journey. So to make this easy for us, let's look at it. The number of candidates. What's the total number of candidates we have? Okay, we can quickly do a rough estimate. This is 20 plus 12, 32, isn't it? 32 plus this 8 is 40. Then this is 15 and 5, that's 20. 40 plus 20, that's 60. Plus this 10, 70, plus this 77. So we have 77 here. Do you understand? So now let's look for the middle or the median of 77. If I divide 77 into 2, that should give me 35 plus 3 and a half. That's 38 and a half. That is what half. 38 and a half. Do you understand? So I'm going to count 38 and a half from the left, 38 and a half from the right. So wherever they meet is going to be my middle number. Do you understand? So let's start from here. This is 15. 15 plus 8 now is going to give me 23. Isn't it? 23 plus 10, 33. Plus this, 38. Then this is where 38.5 will be. The half will be here. Do you understand? Now let's count from the right now. 20 plus 10, 32. 32 plus 7, that's 39, isn't it? So that means my 38.5 is also here. So this is where my median is. This is where the median is. So I'm going to trace it to the age. The number of candidates with 7, I'll check the age, 24. That means 24 is my median age. Is that taken? So this is my median age. 24, that is because that is where the middle number lies. Do you understand? The middle number 38.5 lies under 24. That is why it is our median age. Is that taken? Alright. What is the modal age of the candidates? Let's go back to the table. So which one? Modal. Remember we say modal is the one that appears most or that has the highest frequency. If we look at all of this, this is the highest frequency 20 and that age is 26. So 26 has the highest frequency and that is the modal age. So the modal age is 26 because it has a frequency of 20 which is the highest frequency. Do we understand that? Good. Alright, question 53. The following are the ages in years of a group of students in a particular school. You have 10, 12, 15, 10, 13, 14, 10, 11, 12, 10, 11, 14, 10, 15, 13. How many students are of a minimum of 11 years in the group? When you say minimum of 11, that means 11 and above, not less than 11. It can be 11 or above 11, but not less than 11. So let's count the number of students whose age is 11 and above. So let's count. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you understand? So we have 10 students who are 11 years and above. Do you understand? Minimum of 11 means 11 years and above. So since we have 10 students that are 11 years and above, so the answer to this question is 10 students. Is that taken? Very good. Alright, question 54. What is the probability that a pregnant woman will deliver a baby boy? Now, if a pregnant woman delivers, either a baby boy or a baby girl. So if it's a baby boy, that's 1 out of 2 outcomes. So it's 1 over 2. That is the probability that a pregnant woman will deliver a baby boy. Question 55. The mode of a set of score is the score with the highest frequency. That is the mode. Okay, the pie chart below represents the population of a village. The number of children in the village is 3,000. Use the pie chart to answer question 56 to 58. Alright, let's study the pie chart. Now, a pie chart has a total of 360 degrees because it's a circle. So the total of the whole of the sector should be 360. For the men, you have 90. This is the right angle. This is 90. For the children, you have 150. And then for the women, we are going to find that out. If everything is 360, to get women, I'll just say 90 plus 150 and deduct it from 360. I'll get that of women. Alright, let's go to the question. What percentage of women are in the village? Like I told you, we have to find the sector for the woman. What does this take? First of all, before we now continue. Alright, so sector for the woman, we say 360 minus 150 plus 90, because this is the sector for the children and the men. So by the time we deduct this, the women would have 120 degrees. But the question says what percentage? So for me to know the percentage of women, I'll take the sector for women divided by the total of that pie chart multiplied by 100. So 120 divided by 360 times 100 will give me 33.3%. Is that taken? So this is the percentage of women in the village. Then 37. What is the total population? 57 rather. What is the total population of the village? The number of children, this was given in the question. The number of children is 3,000. Alright, we don't know the total population, but we can represent it with Y. Ordinarily, if we want to find the number of children, we would have said the sector of children over the total number of the pie chart multiplied by the total population, and that will give us the number of children. But in this case, we know the number of children, we know the sector for the children, and we know the total. So we have to look for the total population, which we have represented with Y. 150 times Y is 150Y divided by 360 is equals to 3,000. Then I'll cross multiply. This will give me 150Y is equals to 3,000 times 360. 150Y is equals to, this is 1 million, isn't it? 108,000,000. Okay, just count it like that. And then we divide both sides by 150. 150Y divided by 150 will give us Y. 108,000,000 divided by 150 will give us 7200. So 7,200 is the total population of the village. Do we understand that? Very good. Very good. Okay, we are still on that question. How many men are there in the village? How many men? Now that we know the total number of people in the village to be 7,200, we can find the number of men. The sector of men is 90 divided by the total pie chart, which is 360, multiplied by the total number of people in the village, 7,200. Is that okay? Alright, so I would say this cancel this. 9 year 1, 9 year 4. 7,200 divided by 4 will give us 1,800. So there are 1,800 men in the village. Is that taken? Good. Alright, now this question says the graph below shows the quantity of goods sold by a sales girl in a certain week. use it to answer question 59 and 60. Did you see that? So this is the quantity and these are the days. So for day 1, she sold 10, day 2, she sold 10, day 3, 20, day 4, 5, and day 5, 10. Did you see that? So we're going to use this graph to answer question 59 and 60. Alright, we are asked, what is the least quantity sold in a day? We'll come back and check. What's the least quantity? This is the quantity and this is the smallest, isn't it? So 5. 5 is the least quantity. The least quantity is 5. 5 quantity. Is that okay? Alright, and this one says, how many days did she record sales of at most 10 quantities? That means which day, the number of days now that our sales is at most, it's not more than 10. It can be less than 10 quantities, but not more than 10 quantities. So let's go back to our graph. Okay, this is 10. This is 10. That's 1, 2. This is less than 10, 3. This is 10, 4. This is more than 10. So we are not going to count this. We're counting 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is 4 days. 4 days that she records sales of at most 10 quantities. Do we understand this? Okay, that's good. With this, we come to the end of this series and the end of the 2019 past question. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can get latest updates from us. Thanks for listening and watching. Have a nice day. Bye.